If you want to save time and accelerate results in any area of your life or your work, the best way and most reliable way to do that is through discipline. I don't know what you want. I don't know why you want it. I don't know when you need it. What I do know is that discipline, it is the shortcut to getting it. Everything is accelerated by the presence of discipline, or everything is slowed down and decelerated by the absence of it. Talent is all over the place, super common. Discipline is still rare. The combination of talent plus discipline, that's a really, really even more rare and elite thing. You have talent and you have enough of it. I don't know how much discipline you have, but if you go up in your discipline from where you are, things happen better and faster. If you stay the same or go down in discipline, they're going to happen slower and not as good as if you would increase it. So the mission to increase discipline, to me, feels very obvious for you. Let's think about this for a second. Why would you wait any longer to start whatever it is that you need to be working on in your life? Whatever that thing, whatever those things are that are massively important to you, not quite where you want them to be or a long way away, why would you not start that work right now? Why would you not begin it today? It could be guilt for the fact that you know you should have started it or you wanted to start it a couple months ago, years ago. It might be guilt for the patterns that you're in right now, that you think you're better than what you're currently doing. And so to start today would be to admit and acknowledge that you're way off from where you want to be. It could be a lot of different reasons. It doesn't matter. Get better. Pick a direction and start, and then you adjust once you're moving. This is the beauty of discipline as a skill set, is that anytime you're away from it, anytime you fall off, anytime it's drifted away, anytime you don't have it in your behavior, in your mindset, you can choose it and you can get into it immediately right now. So why would you not start today? So who has discipline? Who can build discipline? Is it too late to build discipline for anybody? What about adults? What about teenagers? Noise, 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 noise. Discipline is not born. Discipline is built. Some people are born a little more impulsive with a little less self-control. It does not mean they don't have discipline or they're incapable of building it. Some people are born with a little more of an analytical brain, or even more self-control, or lower impulses, lower energy in terms of what they put off. It doesn't mean they have more discipline. Discipline is built by choice, it's maintained by action, and it's improved by training. So you look at, how do you be a disciplined person? You can start today, and you can keep it going today by choosing it, by acting it, by doing it, and then you get better at it by training. So as long as you're capable of making choices, as long as you're capable of acting, doing, behaving, and as long as you are capable of any form of training, then you're capable of being as disciplined as you want to be, or as you need to be. The future will not require less from you. It won't require less discipline. It won't require less empathy. It won't require less emotional management. It's going to require more. Every version of the future, it's going to require more from you. One, because you have a lot left to give, a lot left to do. So you have a lot left to go. Number two is because we don't know what the future brings. But what we do know is that it brings opportunity and adversity, and they always come together. And what we know is that the past version of yourself, the former you, doesn't want you to be just as good as it was today. The former version of you wants you to be better. The past version of you wants the current version of you to have grown. Just like in 5 years, you'll want to be a better version of yourself than you are today, right now. Don't be, I see this too often. I see this all the time. Don't be this person. Don't be the person who's committed to who they have been. Be the person who's committed to who you're becoming. People love to say, I don't have time. You might be saying that you don't have time. And it's such a lie. All you have is time. The only time you don't have time is when you're dead. Until then, what you have is time to use. And every second of your life will be used on something. You're not gonna find time, you're not gonna create time, you're not gonna make for time. You don't even have to look for time because it's not hiding from you. Every second of your life is used. And if you want the fastest path, and if you want what you want, and you want to be able to get there sooner, quicker, with less strain, the least amount of pain possible, because there's nothing worse than the pain of regret, there's nothing worse than the pain of wasted time, there's nothing worse than the pain of missed opportunity. Whatever the pain of doing the work now, whatever the pain of exchanging something that you temporarily want for something that you long-term want, it pales in comparison to the pain of not having it because you didn't do the work, because you used your time on things of low value. So use your time for your priorities. Use your time for the things that you want. Put it into your health, put it into your family, put it into your team, put it into your improvement, put it into your mindset, put it into healing those parts of you that have been cracked, those parts of you that have been broken through pain in the past. Put it into becoming a better version of yourself in the places that you know you need to get better, to go where you want to go and become who you want to become. Because when this is all over, you're going to look back at some point and you're going to see all the time that was available to use. And there's going to be a story that unfolded for your life. There's going to be a way you used all your time that at some point you'll look back on. And you're either going to be really proud of how you used all that, or you're going to be really disappointed. I know the side that you want to come out on is to be proud of how you used all your time because it took you where you wanted to go and it got you the things that you value and you appreciate that fulfill you. So use your time wisely, use it smartly, use it with discipline because that's the direction that you actually want to go. If you watch this far, then obviously something about this has interested you. It struck a chord with you. Maybe because you disagree, maybe because you're intrigued, maybe because you have something going on in your workplace or your life, maybe because you want to teach this and show this to somebody else. So if you've come this far, then go one more step with me. Here's my question to you. Here's my challenge to you. And if you're giving this to other people, here's what I want you to go ask other people. If you're not going to choose discipline, if you're not going to get on that path and take that road and inject that value into your life, then what are you going to choose instead? And what is it going to give to you? And why is that the better path? What is it going to provide? And where is it going to take you that you would delay injecting your life with discipline for even one more day? What are you waiting for? And what is a path that's more reliable than this one? That's the question. It's the question everybody has to answer. It's the question I have to answer the second I open my eyes every single day. Other than discipline, what path is going to take me where I want to go and get me the things that I value? The same question is there for you and for the people that you lead. So ask yourself, ask the people that you lead, ask the people that you care about. And the only thing I ask of you is that you answer the question honestly. And if you got some feedback, share it right here. I'd love to hear it. Welcome to the journey, or welcome to the rest of the journey.